Hey guys, Aaron C coming at you again today with another lesson today. And so today I want to talk about soul ballads or R&B, classic R&B, Motown ballads, being the slow songs, the love songs, great love songs of that era. Okay, so let's talk today about some key characteristics of those particular songs. Now, a lot of those songs I find to be either like in a 6/8 time signature, not all, but some. So let's talk about those different things. If I'm doing a good reference would be something like Dreams to Remember, okay, Otis Redding. Now, you can hear a lot of the open strings in that. So if you're new to this rhythm thing, if you're new to this old school R&B thing, that makes life easier. Now, if you hear, I'm doing the palm muting. If you follow any of my other videos, when I talk about palm muting, I use the heel of my hand. And I put it over the bridge where the strings go at. So you want to dampen the string. You're not killing the sound of the string. You're not killing the sustain altogether. What you are doing, or I should say, let me back up and say this. If you hear too much, you're doing it wrong. And if you don't hear enough, you're doing it wrong. So it's that middle balance, that dampening without the long sustain. I can do that with the open strings. I can do that with the fretted. Now, it is going to be a little bit easier to mute and get those emphasis on the backbeats with the bar chords. All right? So that's another one. Now, you might, because you'll hear certain things if you're doing something like Dark End of the Street. Now, obviously, that has a few mods in it, those key changes, okay? Now, I'm doing that, and you can do that. Now, there's some syncopation, some of that, wider shade of pale, all of those things, okay? So, I have a tendency when I'm doing arpeggios to go to bar chords because I get the. And even if you're doing something like Etta James, I'd go blind. So I get that little pop there. Okay? So it all kind of depends on where you're going. Where are you headed? What's the target to aim at? Okay, so I would ask yourself these questions. What kind of band are you playing with? Do you want more of that throwback kind of sound? So if you do, now you're going to be using a lot more clean channel electric. If you're just kind of doing an acoustic coffee house thing, then obviously you're probably going to want to go more with the open chord sound because you may be the only one. Now, if you have a band, then therefore the bar chords make more sense to go that way. So you need to ask yourself, what is the setup? What is the setup you're playing with? So that sort of thing. What is the time signature? So remember, with a lot of these old R&B, Motown, soul, whatever you want to call it, okay, so if it's a 4/4, the emphasis is going to be on 2 and 4, otherwise known as backbeats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Think of My Girl. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? So forth. All right? So there's just a couple things. Now, I know I was talking mainly in ballads, but I was just making my point there. So those are just a couple pointers when doing soul ballads. Anyways, hope you got something out of it. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments below. If you're interested in lessons, leave that in the comments below. I'll do my best to get back to you, see what we can do to make things happen. Guys, thanks for stopping by today. Hope to see you soon. Take care.